Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having the part of fortune in Leo in a natal chart. Now, as far as having this placement goes, uh, the part of fortune, I believe, is about cultivation and growth, and in matters connected, I guess we could say, with the part of fortune sign. And we look at this, and perhaps early on in life, prior to adulthood, maybe, this person that has this placement may have been reluctant to perhaps showcase their talents, their maybe the things they had an affinity for, their strong points, and bring them out front to others. This may have resulted in having some apprehension, maybe on going on the stage, literally or figuratively speaking. It could be that maybe this person may have been maybe afraid that they might get ridiculed for showing their abilities, whether it be as a magician, illusionist, or whether it's a talent for juggling, or whatever the case may be. Obviously, it could be a multitude of things. But as time advances and progresses, this person may very well reach a point in adulthood and be able to show their abilities and strut their stuff, so to speak, and somewhat flaunt maybe what the positive talents that this person may have. Now, it can also look at this. Leo is a sign that's connected with flamboyancy, and I think what happens as time progresses, this person realizes that by perhaps maybe being flamboyant to a certain degree, it could actually benefit this person and attract good fortune into his or her life. And perhaps this person maybe receives good fortune in things connected with the entertainment field in some cases, such as acting, drama, the cinema. It could be somebody just on stage. It could be a person that works in the circus or as a magician or an illusionist, somebody that can be about entertainment. This could even mean, which could really be a wide divergence of things. It could be somebody that is on stage juggling, or somebody that has a comedy act on stage. Now, the thing is that person that has this placement, um, a lot of it too is connected with the house that the part of fortune in Leo resides in. Now, if this person, say, has the part of fortune in Leo in the third house, it could indicate somebody that maybe has good fortune, perhaps in being magnanimous and generous in matters connected with siblings, if applicable. It could be somebody that has the ability to perhaps get some notoriety, even if it's on a low to moderate scale, notoriety and recognition and connection, perhaps with literary work or things in communication in general. Now, many of you may have remember the late Princess Diana. She had her part of fortune in Leo in the eighth house, and the eighth house is connected with others' resources. So I think it's safe to say that she benefited royally in matters with others' resources. Prince Charles, and interestingly enough, I believe her part of fortune made a conjunction with Prince Charles's ascendant, at least, even if it was a long one, I believe. And I thought that was a very interesting aspect that they had as far as synastry goes. And another person, uh, famous person, had the part of fortune in Leo, had it in his 11th house, Steve Jobs. And well, the 11th house, interestingly enough, can be connected with what somebody could benefit as far as the assets, matters pertaining to the career in business. And I think it's safe to say he benefited very strongly and generously in those matters. So it's interesting how the part of fortune, it's an Arabic part, but it seems like it could be fairly prominent as far as where the fortunes may lie. I call it kind of the little Jupiter in a person's chart. Now, The person may benefit also having the part of Leo with Leo characteristics such as um, being generous, being magnanimous, showing courage and fortitude, leadership ability. Perhaps talking about maybe their achievements, but not necessarily in a really strong, boastful way or coming across as arrogant or egotistical, but in a way that maybe can connect them with the right contacts and maybe leads to greater success. For example, sometimes talking to the right people about your accomplishments and your achievements is not such a bad thing if it's the right person you're talking to. So those are some things to consider with the part of fortune in Leo in a natal chart. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having the part fortune in the sign Leo in a natal chart. And stay tuned next time where I'll be dissertating and talking about having the part of fortune in Virgo in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.